The Fortnite Season 2 Chapter 4 Battle Pass is being revealed, and I'm going to show you a ton of skins you guys can get your hands on soon. So if you want the new Battle Pass for free, I am still gifting 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with their epic ID. Thank you guys for the support, and if you want to go the extra mile to support my videos, please take 2 seconds to put Doom in the Fortnite item shop when you log on. I appreciate it a ton. So the first Battle Pass skin we're taking a look at today is named Death, who you guys probably know as the wolf from Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots has taken over the internet recently, so it is the perfect collab for Fortnite. There is already a Puss in Boots Easter egg in the game. It's an achievement called Puss in Bots, so it's definitely something Fortnite could be teasing. When you consider the new Most Wanted event we got in Fortnite, it's actually the perfect teaser for Puss in Boots in the Battle Pass, because the whole Puss in Boots movie is about Death trying to catch Puss in Boots. Death's sickles are also perfect for a pickaxe, and Puss in Boots as a pet backbling would be the cherry on top. The next Battle Pass skin that is very likely already being worked on in the files is Sam Wilson, the new Captain America. A new gameplay tag involving a wings glider was added, and there's a new Captain America set that was also just added. It seems pretty obvious that he's going to be coming to Fortnite soon. It's really just a matter if he's in the Battle Pass or not. It would be awesome to have him as a boss with his own mythic weapon, since he's got a bunch of advanced tech that we could possibly use, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high since we don't really get any mythic bosses anymore. What does give me hope though is that Fortnite just brought back bosses with key cards in the original vaults. They only drop exotic weapons right now, but one thing I haven't seen anyone talk about is that all the bosses defending the vaults have something in common. They are all the double agents that worked for Midas. Fortnite describes this group as the cold-blooded syndicate, but maybe this group and the Oathbound will join together to create the Imagined Order. Midas, Chaos Agent, and the rest were originally in the Imagined Order before Midas betrayed them, and since we're at a time before the Imagined Order was even created, something in the story right now could be leading them to have to work together. Obviously, we have to see what happens with like the Riftgate opening and Riftward and Stellan's relationship with the Shapeless Man, but if the IO is finally coming together, then it is very likely that we're either going to get a new version of Midas in the Battle Pass, or possibly even a new version of Sloan. They were both in the Imagined Order at the same time, and there are already official Fortnite concepts for both of them, so we're pretty much just waiting on Fortnite to actually release these variants. We know after getting the Reality 659 variant of Paradigm in the Battle Pass that Fortnite doesn't really mind putting different versions of old skins in the Battle Pass, and if you guys remember, in the Season 3 storyline quests, it basically teased Paradigm being in the Season 4 Battle Pass because she was such a big part of the storyline. So that's why I think there is a very good chance that either the Shapeless Man Riftward and Stellan refers to, or a new darker version of the Scientist will appear in the Battle Pass in Season 2 of Chapter 4. Many people believe that this Shapeless Man is the Nothing, but I honestly think that the Shapeless Man is just technically someone who works for the Nothing and not the Nothing themselves, because the Nothing refers to itself as a we in the Bytes quest in Chapter 3 of Season 4. So I don't think the Nothing itself is just a singular person, but I do think we're gonna get a new character with a new name, kind of like how we got the Herald, who was someone that works for the Nothing. There are some survey skins that fit the description of like the Nothing or the Shapeless Man, so it will probably be one of these that end up being the special skin for Season 2. I almost forgot to mention though that Amy herself could be a Battle Pass skin, because we know she's been trying to work on her own exosuit. Obviously, she was just in a hurry to go save the Scientist, which is why she just basically attached herself to the AIM skin and went using that. But we do actually have an early look at what her final suit could look like, because this survey skin fits her perfectly. It's a female robotic looking skin, so I'd say it's pretty likely this is her, and I feel like she's been building up some hype for her own skin since she's been such a huge part of the story recently. With how slow the Fortnite storyline moves along though, I'm not very confident that she'll be finished by the beginning of Season 2, but who knows, it is always a possibility. Moving on, we have some leaked points of interest that will be coming to the Season 2 map update that could also give us a clue on upcoming Battle Pass skins. Leakers have discovered that Epic is working on a dojo POI, which is why we had that random bamboo pop up on the island after an update. They did remove it in this past last update, but now there are more files in the game referencing the bamboo, and it looks like it's going to be growing over time. Now, some people are guessing this could be a Kung Fu Panda Easter egg, teasing that collab's arrival, which I think is a bit of a stretch, but there is a survey skin of a half tiger, half man looking skin, and I think there's a bigger chance that this is what it's teasing. Tigers and bamboo are a common combo in Japanese culture. They appear in a ton of different artwork from centuries ago, and it's because they say tigers are the only animal capable of moving through thick bamboo. We didn't really get like a meme skin this season, so I think there's a good chance this is a skin we see in the battle pass considering all of these leaks. Now, the other point of interest we have leaked is a small city gym, which really doesn't give us much to work with. The only person that ever had a gym before was Meowscles, and I guess we have this summer Meowscles concept, but I can't imagine that would be in this battle pass because that's like a summer skin. So maybe we'll get some other form of Meowscles or something. I really don't know. If you guys have any theories about that one, feel free to leave a comment. One skin a lot of people are thinking may be coming though is Miles Morales, just because they've added a brand new achievement to the game, and they've been updating the Spider-Man's web shooters in the files for a few updates now. And well, the only other possibility really would be is if they're just like reskinning the web shooters completely to be a different type of weapon, kind of like how they did with the grapple glove. But otherwise, it really only makes sense that we get Miles Morales back. And if that's the case, it's pretty much guaranteed he's going to be the tier 100 skin because Gwen and Spider-Man were both the tier 100s. But I personally think it makes more sense for Miles to be the tier 100 skin in season 3 and not season 2, just because that's closer to when the new Miles Morales movie comes out. So I just feel like they try to align that a little bit better. But hey, you really never know, especially considering they're definitely doing something with the Spider-Man's web shooters. And that reminded me that we had those posters or those comic book covers on the desks in the Daily Bugle back in chapter 3, and we thought for sure like the X-Men, and I guess Green Goblin did end up coming, but there was a bunch of characters I think and Miles that just never ended up coming. And I kind of realized a lot of the Spider-Man villains actually never came to the game, but we still have characters like Mysterio, who you can see right here Joao Felipe made an awesome concept for. We still have Dr. Otto Octavius, Electro, and then also of course the Green Lantern. So in my opinion, I feel like we've got to see one of these people very soon, and I would assume they would put one of these characters in the battle pass because they are pretty iconic characters. And our last little clue regarding battle pass skins relates to Donald Mustard's new location on Twitter that is set to reality 16. Now, if you guys didn't know, he was changing his reality location a ton before the chapter 3 the end event came out. So when the 0 Point put a bunch of different realities together in the live event, I'm guessing the numbers he put were the names of the different realities it put together, and I don't think anyone's cracked the code as to what these realities mean yet. So really it would just be a straight up guess as to what reality he's talking about, but I guess it kind of suggests that we're gonna get a character from a brand new reality, which I guess isn't much of a shocker. And then finally guys, if you didn't hear or you didn't see on the game yet, they actually moved the release date of season 2 up a little bit. So now season 1 is ending on March 8th. So I guess that means season 2 is coming out March 9th, which is a few days earlier than originally planned. And that's only about 2.5 weeks away. So things are gonna start getting pretty hype here. Drop a like if you learned something new in this video, and definitely check out this video if you missed it.